another topic caught my attention today, so I wanted to kind of comment and put in my 2 cents worth. I'm seeing a lot of posts the last day or two about people's opinions on transgendered people in Magick. And so I gave it some thought, and I have sort of, I guess, maybe an unusual standpoint on the whole thing, coming from a science background. And I wanted to talk a little bit about Zwitterions. If you've ever taken chemistry, particularly these are important in biochemistry, there's something called a Zwitterion, and I'll put the oh, there's my finger. I'll put the spelling down there, because if you're German, it's a Zwitterion. If you're American, it's a Zwitterion, but I'll try to include a link or something. Basically, these are ions, which are disassociated particles that ions traditionally have a charge, either a positive or a negative charge, and it's fairly binary. It's fairly dichotomous. But these Zwitterions, they behave sort of differently. Overall, they're neutral, but they kind of contain a negative point and a positive point, and some of them are highly unpredictable and unstable. But interestingly, that is just sort of an apparent characteristic, because how you would actually encounter these things are in a solution, and they take on this sort of interesting sort of dual role in a solution. More importantly, the solution that they are part of develops a sort of colligative property, and those Zwitterions that seem to belong neither to one thing or the other actually become a very stabilizing force. They are stabilizing for certain amino acids and as cofactors in various reactions in the human body. Now, this got me thinking about, see, there is a method to my madness, as Raven would say, but this got me thinking about how we as people tend to want to sort of make everything binary. We like to say this is good or this is bad, this is male, this is female, it's positive, it's negative. But in reality, nature has included just a tremendous number of very useful mechanisms and entities that are neither one thing or the other. They're sort of liminal in their existence. And now liminality is a whole other topic, but when things are liminal, we sort of automatically include them in Magick. You know, crossroads and twilight and tween times and so on. So I would think that that there would be no reason to exclude someone whose existence is somewhat liminal, someone who doesn't fit a binary, that they are a functioning human being that sort of fits kind of in their own place, that doesn't get grouped very easily. I also think that that much like in nature, does not have to be an unusual occurrence, but really sort of stabilizes a continuum. Now, I recognize that the topic is not whether or not you know, transgendered people are valid. It's not a human rights sort of thing, but strictly in an energy sort of continuum as far as masculinity and femininity. Most of the hormones and chemicals that determine masculine from feminine, everything from the triggers that determine that you know, a male face expands in the jawline, or that female features are more refined usually. Those things are all sort of mitigated by the very hormones and protein structures that are already present in both genders, and both genders come from the same sorts of germ cells and so on. So the method to my madness here is that I am saying I believe that there is definitely a place for transgendered people in any kind of religious working, any kind of spiritual working, and that that I think that nature provides for this sort of liminality already within itself, and it's not something that we've constructed. I think that it's existed for a very, very long time and is incredibly natural. So anyway, like I said, that's my short and sweet to the point of it, and hope that was helpful. Later.